This video is about influencer marketing and why you should look to do it in your business. So influencer marketing is where you look to collaborate or partner with an influencer. An influencer is someone who has a large, established and growing following online, and is someone who is seen as an expert, an authority in their niche. They have a lot of credibility. They are seen as someone who is respected and should be listened to because of the things they say and the content they share. This can be incredibly powerful because it can give you a lot of social proof for your business. It can help reinforce your brand. It can help you increase your following because you are getting the social proof from someone who's established in a very natural and authentic way, if done the right way. So influencers, we often think of people who have millions of followers or celebrities, but not always. It can be just someone who is seen in the expert in your niche. It really depends what area your business is in. So it's better to have someone who has a smaller following but is known and respected in your niche than someone who has millions of followers but their followers are not relevant to what you do. So it's really very important to find the right influencer. Influencer marketing is such a great strategy because when you're trying to build your brand, and your brand incorporates so many things about what you do, your mission and values, your story, how you help people, and it's reinforced by everything you say and do with your content. And we look to try and build our credibility through our social proof, our testimonials, the case studies we share, reviews, what content people like, and do they share? Are our followers our ambassadors? And a lot of influencers already have this all established. So if we partner with them, we can help get social proof for our business by the partnership. Also, it can help us reach new audiences. So if we can find an influencer who works in the same niche as us, and they talk about what we do, share something of ours, then that means our content, our mission, what we do can reach their audience, their large and warm engaged audience. So with influencer marketing, it also can help boost our marketing through the SEO factor. If an influencer shares something about us and talks about who we are and what we do, and include a link to our website or social media platform, that can naturally drive a lot of traffic to our main platforms we use. It's fantastic for SEO. So how do you go about it? Well, I think finding the right influencer is so important. I've said this so many times. I think it all starts with being clear on what you're trying to achieve. What's your goal? Why are you doing the influencer marketing? What's the goal for it? What do you aim to achieve out of it? And having a plan. Be very smart about it. Set those smart goals. And when you've set your smart goals, then looking to find a relevant influencer. So by knowing your audience, your target market, really detail what's the profile of your ideal target market. Who are they? What do they do for work? How much do they earn? Where do they live? Do they have children? What are their hobbies? What platforms they hang out in? All this information. Because what you need is to find an influencer who also communicates and engages on the same platforms. We want an influencer that interacts with the same target market as you. Then what you need to do is you need to look at who has a large following on those platforms. So if most of your target market on Facebook, look at what people have large followings on Facebook in your niche. So it doesn't matter whether it's Facebook or Twitter or TikTok or YouTube. What is the important thing is who has a large engaged following, who is a large influence, a large engagement in your niche on the platform where your target market interacts. And then message them. Look at their posts first, like some of their content, comment on it, show that you're interested in what they do, show that you like their content. They're more likely to reply to you if they see that you're engaged with their content and you generally like what they do. Then reach out and say, look, I love what you do. I see we're in a similar niche. I refer to one of the posts. I saw this post you did the other day. It resonated with me. And then say a bit about yourself. Be honest, be authentic, and everyone likes a bit of flattery, but show that you've done your research, show that you've looked at their content, and try to show a synergy. Everyone likes a win-win, and it's not always about money, but if there's a overlap, if there's a genuine synergy, then a lot of influencers will be open to at least a conversation about whether a partnership would be a good thing, if you can share benefits for them as well as you. If you can tap in to their audiences, can they tap into yours? If they share your content, even if they've got a much bigger following, you could share their content. It could benefit to both of you. The next thing is to look to review and analyze your strategy. So when you've set your clear goals and you start a partnership, there's lots of analytic tools out there. Review it. Is it getting the engagement you want? What's working, what's not? Because you can only know whether to continue with something, whether to adjust it or stop it and start something else by analysing and tracking the progress of any marketing you do. And that's for anything you do in your marketing. So, influencer marketing, it's going to grow. It's going to grow because the way that people influence others, the way people grow their audiences is online. It's through social media. It's through the digital world. And the digital world is increasingly how we do our business. It's how we communicate to audiences. Social media is becoming the platforms that we all interact with. So, it's here to stay, and influencers are here to stay. We all want a massive following. We all want a big tribe, a community. That's the ideal thing. We don't want one-off clients, one-off customers. We want to grow our following, a repeat business, but not just people who buy and that's it, but people who look to buy our product or service, but then tell the world about it. They're fans of the brand. And that's all done through being seen as an influential person on these. People listen to us. They like us. They really genuinely think not just what we sell, but what we say and do matters. It makes a difference. It's got value. We help people by what we say or do. So that's really it. It's a game changer, really, if you can get your influence strategy right. Like everything, you need to test it out, try it out. If what you do with someone isn't the right thing, then look to perhaps end that partnership and find someone else, or tweak the way that it works. Always review, test, and then apply what you've learned. That's it. Good luck in influencer marketing. Feel free to comment if you've done influencer marketing or if you're looking to try it and what you think, whether this is relevant for you. I'd love to know your thoughts. Thanks.